The Shoppers Beauty Plus event is back with more than ever before. Discover more ways to earn more points. Plus, shop more beauty brands. The Shoppers Beauty Plus event. More points, more brands, more beauty.
Wow, hello, hello, hello. How's everyone? How's everyone doing? Let me see what we have, who we have here, and who is. Oh, look at you guys. Look at all of you. I love all of those comments. I love it, love it, love it, love it. I have here Kisha, Kiki, good morning. Good afternoon, everyone from Linda, Teresa, hey from Sweden. Hello, hello. Good to know. Yes, no worries. I added the link right before because we're doing live streaming. And Rain, hello. I love all of those emojis. Thank you for all of those beautiful emojis. So, first of all, you guys are just absolutely incredible. I was reading through all of your home play yesterday and all of the comments and everything you done. So you are ready. You did plan. So you set yourself up for success. I know we had a couple of glitches there. Some people couldn't access mindset module. If that's you, can you please check it after this lesson and make sure that you can access it because it should be fixed now. Sometimes technical glitches happen, right? So, yay, yay! We are from Ontario. I love that, Beardmore, Ontario. I'm trying to think where is that. I am originally from Ontario. Well, originally when we came from Canada to Canada, I am. That's been 1996. late 96. So, hey, Valerie. So I lived in Ontario many years. So really curious to know where is the bird more. So drop down in the comments. Let's just get us ready and drop down in the comments where you from, right? So you already some people are dropping it in, but most importantly, with emoji, drop down. How's the weather there? How's the weather where you are? So I'm going to drop my weather. I am on a beautiful Vancouver Island in British Columbia. Surrey, BC. Teresa here. Yes, she's my neighbor. One of those days we're going to meet soon, hopefully. Okay, and that would be awesome. Fantastic, fantastic. So let's see here if I can find the weather. How's the weather here? Yeah, it's kind of, there's not that much sun, but it's kind of, it's trying to peek through the clouds here. 2 hours north of Thunder Bay. Okay, okay, yeah, I get it. I understand where that is. That's awesome. Joe is here. Hello, Joe. Blue sky. We have our Meta AI image queen here, Joe. She's so good with Meta AI images. If you ever need any help with those ones, not Midjourney, but Meta AI, she is your go-to girl, and she has such a beautiful mini course on that as well. London, Ontario, or London, UK? I think you said afternoon, so I'm assuming Linda, London, UK. I have a very good friend living in London, UK. We spent about almost 2 weeks there a few years ago, so I'm sure I will be there in a couple of years again. I always love meeting all of the friends. I used to say Facebook friends are real, but now I say school friends are real, right? So, as a matter of fact, yesterday I met one of my school friends in life. We live about 20 minutes away, and we met yesterday, and it was such a great meeting. I love meeting people in real life. It just adds another layer. It definitely adds another layer. Minus 22. You can keep it, okay? I'm good here. We are at, let me see what's the temperature right now here. I think we're at around like 9-10 degrees here, Celsius plus, not minus. So keep your minus 22 and minus 26, okay? Kiki, Southern California. Teresa, yes, can't wait to see you. Yes, exactly. Nice and warm, so beautiful. Northwest Florida here, London, UK. Okay, that's what I assume. Awesome, fantastic, fantastic. So now drop down. What was your biggest takeaway from yesterday? I know it was super simple, but I want to know what was your biggest takeaway yesterday. We had a lot of really great reflections. We had people going through mindset modules, really reflecting on those ones. Did you find what is that that normally stopping you? Is it a procrastination? Is it a comparing yourself to somebody? What is that that's stopping you normally? And now you know that you can reflect on it different and always ask for help. I loved reading all of your declarations, commitment declarations. I know we will have so many finishers in this time round in this round. I can't wait. And most importantly, I can't wait for you to see, for me to see what you design and for you to see what's possible in 7 days. Okay. Warmed up a little bit, Rain said. Smiles there. Fantastic, fantastic. And I know we have a little bit of delay. So Teresa Collins said, started my ideas on what I can do next with support. Yes, amazing. Valerie, definitely overwhelmed. Glad to go through the mindset section again. Exactly, exactly. So here is the thing with overwhelm, and I'm so glad that you mentioned that. Overwhelm happens when we either overcommit, and most of the time it's when we overcommit, or when we don't plan and when we let other things control our days. So when we control our days on our own, it's less likely that you will get into overwhelm. And sometimes people say overwhelm is a choice, and I agree to that to some degree. However, overwhelm is a real thing and we need to acknowledge it. So the planning of what can help you not to be in overwhelmed state is literally what we did yesterday. Plan this hour or a little bit more and focus on that. If you are overcommitting, you are not committing to anything, and then you create pressure on yourself, and that pressure creates this overwhelm. Now, but another thing to think about, and I was talking to my friend, my business bestie this morning, for the last 3 days, I am waking up with a full on anxiety, and I am not an anxious person. And I don't normally get anxiety like that, waking up with anxiety. So there is a definitely, and there is a full moon right now on, and it's still in an energy full moon. It affects different people different ways, and also what type of full moon as well, right? So, but I also needed to look at it, and I'm like, oh, when was the last time I really cleared energy in my house? And I said to my friend, like, hey, I need to sage this place. Like after this call, I'm going to do, I normally do a little bit sage. My office is clear always, but the whole house, I'm like, it's a good idea just to clear the energy in the whole house as well. Plus the solar flares and everything else is going on. So while the overwhelm could be there, when we start controlling our day, and control again, there's nothing, we can't control anything, right? It's illusion. But when we plan and don't overcommit, then we can actually complete what we wanted to complete. Okay, so that is incredible, fantastic. So thank you for letting me know about that. And now I'm looking at Heather. I just love the positive support and energy for us to create. Yes, exactly. I love that. Linda says from UK, London, UK. Yeah, I used to hide and afraid to ask for help, but working a lot on my inner self. Yes, yes, yes. This is why I'm here. Guys, I cleared everything from my schedule pretty much, and I'm here. If you have questions, pause them, ask them. I'll answer your questions, right? And of course, come to the calls and also come to other support where I can see you on Zoom, okay? Teresa says fear of visibility, need to work on that. Yes, so I really want, if you can, depending on your time, if you can attend one of our sessions, either Q&A or get shit finished session, let's just really dig into that and fear of visibility, because it comes from few different ways, through few different things, but it also could be deeply ingrained, right? So sometimes it's not as easy as you think. Mama Wolf, I loved what you said about thinking from your shitty committee. Yes, exactly. Thinking in our shitty committee. Okay, great. And Linda says, African proverb, hungry minds don't get fed. So I'm asking more questions. Yes, loves that, loves that. Rain, trying to do it all myself. I was taught to stand on my own and help others, but not to ask for help. Yes, that is over functioning. And so many of us do that. So I'm loving this awareness. So definitely I'm here and I'm here to help. And Kiki, same thing. We kind of have the same thing here, accepting help when offered. Yes, yes. Yes, I think it's the collective. Yeah, collective right now, totally. And I have been dragging my butt around lately. So at first I was eating too many nuts, too many nuts, like a squirrel. Exactly, exactly. Um, let's see here. Teresa Collins, I'm seeing you need a great disconnected practice, many in your energy right now. Yeah, I definitely do. And I'm very good with disconnecting practice. So that I think there is something more to that. But totally, totally. I've been active, very visible. I'm always visible, but more people in my life, absolutely that could be. Rain, I think some of it is society being anxious. Yeah, could be. We'll look at what time those sessions are. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Okay, wonderful. Thank you. Thank you for this beautiful, beautiful feedback. So we are in day 2 today. So day 2, what we're going to do, we're going to unlock your theme. And I'm going to give you tons of different resources and tools. But here is the thing. Do yourself a favor and do one thing first. So can you promise it to me? You either do it with me today on this call, and it's only will take us 5 minutes, Or if you're not able to do it, maybe you're driving, multitasking, then if that's the case, do the guided visualization first before you use any other tools that I'm going to offer you, okay? So today I'm going to cover the whole process. What does it take to design, print, and sell your Oracle deck? I'll spend maybe 5 minutes on that. Then I'm going to go through some of the things that I will be giving you as resources, and we will go into the guided visualization where you can clearly feel, see, hear, right? So it could be different ways because for some people we have a different layers. We can feel something in guided visualization, we can see something, we can hear something, we can know something. It depends what clair is your strongest clair, or you might access, like, you might feel all of that at once as well. So what I would love for you to do is, even so you might have ideas already, and you might set on them, like you might like, yeah, I know exactly what I'm doing. I would love for you today to be open-minded and really open yourself to receive what is it that your soul wants. And that's what we'll do a little bit later today. That's my favorite part of the whole adventure. And so many people, and we have over 3,000 people taking this adventure already, with the past adventures. And so many people told me that was a huge shift for them because they were starting to creating this deck from the place of their soul, from the place of their heart. Okay, fantastic. So shall we begin? So let me look at the whole process, and I'm going to start sharing the screen here. By the way, does anyone else have hair like me? It's either completely flat, like I mean, and I need to try to create volume, or it's like all over the place, like right now. There's nothing in between. It's totally either totally flat or totally like hot mess express. So let me just start sharing the screen here, and I'm also going to move you guys here to the side so I can see your comments as we're going through as well. Okay, fantastic. So I know I haven't shared screen yet, but I am sharing my screen. This is important to understand because you need to understand what is your timeline will be. Can you design 25 cards plus? Yes, absolutely. You can design the full deck, right? So you can totally design it in 7 days. But I want you to look at a bigger picture so you understand what is in place for you, okay? So fantastic. Mama Wolf said, I love your hair today. Thank you. I know it's like it's unpredictable. And also the humidity here is quite high, and I'm outside all the time with my dog. So it's never in raining and all of that stuff. So who knows? But it's just, yeah. Okay, I digress. Let me just go stay on track because I want us to keep us on track for 1 hour. So what is the whole process? And some of you may be already seen it when I was doing presentation during the summit, but I will quickly do that. Before I do that, I want to have ask you a question. So everyone who is listening right now live or in replay, is that your one? Put down one if it's a passion project, put two if it's a profit project, and put three if it's boss. Passion, profit, boss. One, passion. Two, profit. Three, boss. So I want to see who do we have here. Energy. Rhonda says I get the hair issue. Happy day to everyone. Hello, our beautiful soul guide and also original goddess. Okay, three. Okay, I love that. Okay. Good, good. One, I love that. Linda is one. I love that. Two, profit, great. And three, okay. I love. So we have everything in between here too. I love that. Okay, yes, yes. So my other comment here will be, It does not need to be either or, right? So it could be both. However, what I find, and this is how I started with designing decks, normally you start with the passion project because it's something on your mind, like it was on mine for years and years to come. And I worked with artists who created some of the images for me. And we stopped working together, not because of the cost or anything else, even so it was quite costly. I just couldn't give my vision to her what I wanted. And not until AI came around, I could take what was in my head and put it in an images. Then I was quoted the quotes like 10,000 and more just for designing my deck, and not including printing, not including any advertisement for selling or anything like that. And I almost gave up hope. And again, not until AI came around and I was able to design 5 decks in 1 month. And this is how this membership was born, because I was like, okay, if I can do it, I can show others how to do that, because there is so many more people like me who wants to create their deck. So I started with a passion project, and then it turned into a profit project. Now, also, and I'm very transparent, even so I sold many, many products digitally, I still don't have a printed version in bulk. I do have my deck printed, and I printed it very long time ago, about 3 years ago now, but I still don't have it in production. And there is a reason for that, because I do things very strategically. Now, it does not mean you need to wait for 3 years. We have some people who done it immediately, right away. It really depends on your goals. So the first stage in creating your beautiful, stunning, spiritually meaningful Oracle deck or any kind of card deck is designing. And design starts with a theme and concept. And also, we need to create artwork, so you can do it by hand, you can draw, you can paint, you can hire an artist or graphic designer as well. You can also do it with AI help. This is what I teach, okay? And when I say with AI help, we will rely on AI, but we also will be editing it in Canva. And I know there was a couple of, somebody mentioned today in another community in regards to tech and how do we lay out words and everything else. Don't worry, I will give you all templates. I will show you how you can do that, okay? So I got you. So when you create artworks, then you need to focus on layout and design. You need to review, you need to tweak, you need to make sure that your templates within the guidelines for printing, if you decide to print it, right? So that's why it's always a good idea. Am I going to print it or am I going to sell it digitally right before you start? Because that will determine how you're going to design those layouts, okay? So that's just the first stage, design. Then we need to go into, if you decide to publish digitally, right? So if you publish in it digitally, let me annotate so you can see what I'm showing here. So if you publish it digitally, this gray box here, right? So then, and by the way, you can see my screen, right? I just want to make sure. Okay, good. Okay. Yeah, I think you can see my screen. Nobody's saying that you can. You can. So sounds good. So if you decide to publish digitally, there is many ways to do that. There's used to be one that we used all the time. Unfortunately, is temporary, not available. But I offer you other ways to do that. I'm working on another one as well. I'm actually working on the app that you can have, that you can deliver digitally. So there's many different ways, okay? Now, if you decide to print, you can see screen. Okay, fantastic. If you decide to print, there's many different ways that you can print too. You can print in bulk. And normally, if you're looking at the manufacturing printing companies, they would require anything 1,000 decks and more. However, because we developed incredible relationship with my printing partner, he can print, you can print even 25 decks, but 25 does not make sense to do that. I actually recently priced something. I'm like, okay, if I want to do only 25, and it made no sense. I could print 200 decks at almost the same price as 25. So it doesn't make sense, right? So now most of the printing companies for the bulk will require 1,000 decks, but our printing partner will do that 100, like, he can do 25, but I don't recommend. Doesn't make sense. So 100 decks is my recommendation, the minimum. And I do that for premium members. I actually personally introduce them because this relationship is so important to me. The reason I do that, I need to make sure all your files are ready before we send in any information and inquiry to the printing partner. You can also do print on demand. And inside Oracle Cards Magic, inside the school community, we have a training on how to do it with game crafters. It was done by our member, Angela, and she's incredible. And she just provided training for us because she's using the game crafters all the time. Okay. And then, of course, you'll need to market and promote, or you need to build the audience. And then you need to sell right through, think about distribution channels. Where are you going to sell it? What is going to be your sales process? What is the fulfillment and shipping, and so on and so forth. So creating a deck is not as simple. It's a complex process. It's a complex, different multiple stages process, but it's so much fun. And most importantly, when you creating the deck, you're going through the transformation and healing yourself, and your clients, your buyers will have even more transformation when they are experiencing and interacting with your deck. Because your energy, what you put in, they will feel that energy as well. And I truly believe that. I truly believe if there is a frantic energy, this is how they will feel. If you put this energy of commitment, I will commit this time, I will commit this time, there is no rush for me. Yes, there will be a little bit fun here for 7 days because we want to push the hour limits. But then after that, we slow down and we use and go through in stages. Okay, fantastic. Is the slides going to be available? Really good question. So I will give you this. I don't really have slides, but I will give you this process like a little document you will have inside day 2. And I'll show you in a moment what's inside day 2 as well. Okay, perfect. Joe said, I want to focus on publishing digitally. Fantastic, Joe. And I have ideas. I've done layout work for book covers, but if folks need help, amazing. I want to print mine to be able to sell in my shop and web shop. Yes, 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 amazing. Also, you can sell in other shops. We have members who done that and they sell in retail and slides. So yeah, so there is no slides, but all of the resources will be inside day 2. Okay. Any questions about the process? Because I want to make sure we're staying on time. And my next thing will be after I showed it to you, I failed to talk about the prizes. So I'm going to talk about the prizes in a moment. So let me grab this one very quickly. And so we are going to go to the day 2. And I know there is a delay. So if you have a question, I will answer in a moment. So we're going to go to day 2 classroom. As you can see, there is a lot of things in there, but all of them were hidden. So now I'm going to activate all of them for you right now. And I'm going to go through how you are going to, okay? And I'm going to add resources as we're going. Okay. So I'll show you where you will find this. So in day 2, where it says Divine Clarity, this is where it will give you guided visualization that is pre-recorded, but we're going to do live one as well. And again, do yourself a favor, do this visualization first before you get into any tools. There will be playbooks that you can access. It looks like that. You're going to make a copy. And when you make a copy, you will see, okay, there is some home play to do. Okay, and don't skip that because it's very important. You're really going to align with your deck so much better when you start with guided visualization and when you follow my process. Okay, and then we'll have a home play here as well. Then you will have, and this is where every day you have a little fun puzzle to solve. Why do you want to do that? Because on day 4, with day 2 today, on day 4, there will be simple form for you to complete so you can actually qualify to win prizes. So that's the easiest way for me. So I don't need to count all of the comments. The only thing I will see if you actually participated and share your takeaway after every home play day. But other than that, you will have a little puzzle where you can find a phrase, and then at the end of that, you are going to put it in the form. It's super simple. I know it seems complicated. Just follow day by day, okay? That form is not going to open until day 4. So, prizes. Who wants to know what prizes you can win? Rhonda says she's right. Do the homework. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, exactly. Exactly. So, who wants to know what you can win? We have over 30 prizes. Over 30 prizes this time. Let me sip on my tea. Okay. And let's see. Nobody wants to win? Okay. Nobody wants to win? And that was William, I think. Okay. Kiki wants to win. Okay. Front row. Okay. Okay. Good, good, good. Give me some energy with emojis, please. There is a really fun emojis here, and I love those ones. I'm going to share some emojis here as well. Okay, and let's see here. Okay, okay, now I see it. Comments are delayed. I know, right? Comments are delayed. What are the prizes? Yes, I'm showing you. I am going to show you right now. In day 2, you will see all of the prizes. So the grand prize, and I never ever done this before. And Rhonda, who's my original goddess, can attest to that. I never ever gave this before. Never. And my business bestie said that I'm crazy doing it, but I am doing it. So grand prize, one of you is going to win one-on-one soul connection hypnosis session with me. This session, people invest $777. This is a true price. I'm not making it up, right? So I'm not one of those people who will say, oh, this is a value, and then it actually costs less. The value of it is much more than $777, but I have clients who are purchasing it for $777. It's a 90 minutes one-on-one soul connection hypnosis session, and this is one of the most, sometimes it even goes into 2 hours, but this is one of the most incredible sessions that I ever done. And all of my clients who done it, they absolutely love it. So this session is all about for you connecting to your soul and your soul purpose and understanding why you're here. And we have someone here who done this session, so I'm not going to point out who it was, but I just wanted to say that is the grand prize, okay? And to win the grand prize, you will have all the rules inside here in Classroom as well. You will need to complete 25 cards and be accepted into Finishers Club, okay? To win a grand prize, you have to be in the Finishers Club. The other prizes, you don't need to be in a Finishers Club, but the grand prize, you'll need to work for it, okay? So you'll need to complete 25 cards, get into Finishers Club. Number 2, you need to make sure that you share your daily takeaways or share your creations daily, so you have a daily participation. And also, when we have those daily threads like this, right, day 1, not only do you post here and share your takeaways, but you also like and comment at least 3, okay? Because that helps people to also grow on leaderboard here. So you post your takeaways and you also like and comment at least 3. Okay. Let me just go back to our classroom because that's just the first prize. We have more. Well, I love that. Okay, okay. People getting excited. I love that. I love that. I would say it's priceless. What a generous price. Thank you, Rain. It's absolutely incredible. And shifts my clients have after that particular session cannot be compared to anything else. It's really connecting to your soul purpose. It's really talking to your soul. And that's, I'm not exaggerating, you will be talking to your soul. Now, and you get a full recording of that too. Then you will submit your entry spell, I call it, and it will be revealed on day 4 how to do that. So every day you will find your activation code, activation key. So if I click on this, you will have a puzzle to solve, and it's super simple. I'm not going to do it. It's a 4 squares. Everyone can do it. When you solve the puzzle, you will get the phrase. And 3 phrases, because there will be 3 days with those codes, will give you that entry spell into the form. Okay. Again, I'm saying it might feel complicated. It's super easy. As long as you follow day by day, you're good. Okay. Again, how to win grand prize, get in a finishers club, actively participate, not just share your takeaway, but also like and comment. Just 3. I'm not asking you for more. If you want to do more, absolutely. But if you strap on time, I totally respect that. And then on day 4, you're going to submit your entry. Okay. You can submit it later, but no later than Sunday. You can wait. Actually, you don't need to submit it on day 4, but it will be open on day 4. Okay. Now, how to win other prizes if you are not in a finishers club, right? So complete home play daily, comment on others and like, find your hidden daily keys and submit your entry spell. So the only thing here for other prizes, you don't need to be in a finishers club. So now what are the prizes? You can win signature style system. That's my training that is inside Classroom. I have 2 of those ones. The value is $66. Again, if you look in a Classroom, you can unlock it. You can purchase it for $66 or you can win it. So 2 available. Then you can win 226. No, you can win 2. So 2 of you will win 2026 social media content planning bundle. This bundle is absolutely priceless because it will help you to create your social media content. It has 2 GPTs, one of them to create your social media content based on the viral formulas, and 2 to, it's called Fable, that helps you to write it in a storytelling way as well. So all of that is inside the bundle. You have 365 ideas for different niches. I also teach you how to customize it to any niche. You also have 150 viral video hooks. You have 93 CDAs. So that becomes posting and everything else becomes super, super easy. Okay. So that is, we have 2 of those with a value of $111 each. Again, you can buy it in a Classroom or you can win it. Number 3, we have 5 of you will win my Witchy Oracle bundle, Witchy Oracle cards bundle. So many people were commenting on my cards when I was promoting Summit, and they were asking me where they can buy these cards. Well, you can't really buy them, but you can purchase them as a white label, and then you can create your own decks. And there is 263 images. There is also proposed titles and subtitles. So you can create it super easy, especially if you are selling it digitally. You can create out of this bundle anywhere like 263 images. You can create numerous decks with this bundle. Then you can also win 10 of AI visual creation kits. This is included with the premium. So if you're in premium and if you want that, I'll give you something else instead. Okay. Then you can win 2 of you will win animation magic. It's $27 value. Again, you can purchase it inside Classroom for $27, or you can win it. Then we have 5 abundance codes, AI abundance codes, and this is my training that I actually was asked to train inside my mentor, Evelyn Weiss, and I've done this training, but I also included it in some of my programs, and you can either purchase it for $11 or you can get that. Interactive Canvas shuffle templates. Another one that is most favorite and loved is interactive Canvas shuffle templates, so 5 of those ones as well. If you are inside premium, it's included, so if you win, I will replace it with something else. Now, who is excited and what do you want to win? Okay, so let's see here. It's okay. You don't need to be live on a call. You can watch the replay. And also, you don't need to submit it on day 4. And day 4, it will open for you to submit. You can submit it all the way up to, and I will put all the deadlines until Monday, until noon. And the reason I'm doing that, because we have our closing ceremonies. This is where I'm going to do live drawing. And live drawing, I need to have all the names before I do that. So as long as you submit by Monday noon, you will qualify for any, you can be entered. And then from noon to 4, I will be just making sure you participated. Okay, so I will double check that. Wow, that sounds amazing. I love to talk even deeper with my soul. Yes, I know. Yes, it's more important than that. Yes. I would say it's priceless. Okay, so which prize do you want to win? I'm going to show you again, and then we'll go and continue with the training today. So we have grand prize again. That is Soul Connection Hypnosis Session, value $777. We have signature style system. This is where I show you not only how to create your signature style, but how to keep it in your library, how to organize yourself. I offer you some really cool fonts that you can use, and so much more. Okay. Then social media 2026 social media content planning bundle, and it's incredible. Witchy Oracle cards bundle, white label. AI visual creation kit, how you can create 200 brand align images in 60 minutes or less. Animation magic, when you, we have that. AI abundance codes and interactive Canva shuffle templates. So you might wonder what it is. I actually will post one in the community today so you can experience how it looks like and feels like, okay? It's super cool. Okay, they are all lovely, but not going to lie, I would like to win the grand prize. Let's go for it, Rain. Let's win. So you need to first to get into the finisher club. Okay, fantastic. Definitely the AI digital creation kit. I love that. Okay. William is going for a digital creation kit. Teresa, Soul Journey and Signature Style. Yes, why only stop at 1, right? So, I don't have the Witchy bundle. That's right, you don't have the Witchy bundle, Rhonda. So let's go for that. If you are not first, you're last. So top the price. I love that. Of course, I want the grand prize too. Knowing my soul purchase would be having grand prize. If not, signature style kit would help. I'm trying to have social media presence. Grand prize signature. Okay, amazing. So we're going to do one thing here, and then we're going to go into more training. I'm trying to keep myself on time. If you want to win, remember, all of it is based on the wheel of names. So drop down in a comment. What do we drop in the comments? What did we learn yesterday? Let the wheel of name spin in my favor. Let the wheel of names spin in my favor. Okay, so go ahead and do that. You can even copy it and paste it. So let the wheel of names spin in my favor. Drop it on. I'm going to quickly wait and grab myself a little bit of sip of tea, and then we'll move on with the rest of training here as well, okay? So because I want to get into that guided visualization, I can't wait for you to experience it. Okay, let the wheel of names spin in my favor. Okay, now they coming. Okay, here we go. All of you comment. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, love that. Okay, 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 okay. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Okay, you got. I love you guys. I love you guys. Thank you so much for your incredible participation. You allowing me to keep this energy high. Okay, so, and that's very important to me. So after we finish today, you will also need to set up your Midjourney account if you haven't yet. And if you haven't yet set up your Midjourney account, I have, again, all in day 2, everything is organized there. You will see a very simple, this is a 2-minute video. And there's also step-by-step Google document. If you want to, you'll have to make a copy. And it gives you literally step-by-step with screenshots how to do that, okay? So all of that is inside. If you haven't opened your Midjourney account yet, you will need it for tomorrow because we're going to dive in tomorrow. Midjourney is not free. They do have a $10 basic subscription, and that's more than enough. Okay, that's more than enough for you. Don't believe anyone else who tells you you need a higher subscription. For what you're doing, you don't, especially for this adventure and everything else, you really don't. So that's where you will need, it's part of your home play as well. You will need to set up your Midjourney account. Okay. Remember, day 2, all of information is here, and it will tell you also to set up your Midjourney account. Okay. Great. How we doing? Alignment. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So one of the things that I also wanted to share with you, okay, I wanted to talk about not only connecting to your deck through the guided visualization we're going to do in a moment, but also making sure if you are going towards profit or both passion and profit project, then there is 2 things needs to happen. You might already have your audience and you're already helping clients and you already worked with clients and you know already what they need. And in this case, if you already have the audience, if you already have the shops and everything else, you know what's in demand, then just listen to that guided visualization. It will come through to you what will help you with that particular direction. However, for some of you, you might not have a clue and you might think, well, what else can I do? Is it going to be profitable or anything like that? And for those of you who want to get and a little bit more of the profit project and also get other ideas, and we have members who use that tool all the time, I am giving you what I call Deck Genius, okay? And again, all of that is going to be available for you, okay? And all of that is going to be available for you inside the resources under the day 2. I'm going to show you where it is. And you can use Deck Genius not only to figure out the ideas, but it also will sort it by which ones is actually could be more in demand. So let me show you how it looks like. But again, you will start with guided visualization and then you will go into Deck Genius. So on day 2, you will have here in the resources Deck Genius, and this is how it's going to look like. It's a custom GPT, and you're going to answer the questions here. It will generate profitable card deck ideas tailored to your skills and niche. It will give you marketable specific scores for Etsy and Amazon potential. It will complete it with SEO optimized listing, tags, and A+ content recommendations. It will also include guidance for Oracle, Tarot, affirmation, educational, and game cards, any type of cards, okay? Now, saying that, This is a tool. And like any AI, garbage in, garbage out. You need to give really good information before you can get good information back. If you just say, I am a self-love coach, just give me ideas, that's garbage information. We need more, right? So we really need to dig more in. So always start with good input will give you great output. Garbage in, garbage out, but you will have this available to you. Okay. This will be available to you during the 7-day trial if you're in 7-day trial. So you can have and you can use that. It's super easy to use. If you have any challenges with that, just let me know on one of the calls or inside community. I'm not going to spend time on that here. Okay. So that is your tools that you can use for that Genius card idea generator. And it's incredible. We have one of the members, she's like, I don't generate anything anymore unless I use the Deck Genius. So now my favorite part. Are you ready? Kiki said, yes, I love it. Yes, I know. Angela, who creates, if you've seen Angela's latest self-love deck, I can't wait to purchase it. It's so beautiful. That was generated with Deck Genius, right? So the idea of that was generated with Deck Genius. And tomorrow I'll give you another GPT that will help you to map stuff out. I know William was on a call, and William, that will help you to map stuff out for you as well there. Okay. Now let's just drop in and get ready to see your deck in your mind's eye, or maybe hear all about that, or maybe feel it, or maybe just know it. If you're driving, or if you have children around that you need to pay attention to, who you need to pay attention to, do not do that right now. Do it after. You can come to that point of our call today, which is 50 minutes in, or you can have one pre-recorded visualization, which is available as well, okay? So either or, I would love for you to now take a deep breath in, take it out, take another deep breath in through the nose, let it out through your mouth, take another deep breath in, hold it, let it out. Close your eyes when you're ready, and let's begin. I want you to imagine that you are in your favorite space, that is safe. And maybe you're driving there right now, or maybe you're walking, and you are on the way to this special sacred space, whatever it could be for you. It could be a room in your house, a corner in your house. It could be a place outside. It could be close to where you live. It could be far. It could be anywhere. As you drive in or walk into this place, imagine what is around you. Tune in into sounds, into feelings. Turn in into all the bodily sensations, and focus just on that and on the sound of my voice. You are so excited to go to the safe place of yours, to the place where you can be yourself, where you can refill your own cup, where everything makes sense, no matter how busy and hectic your life could be. You're almost there. And as you walk in or drive in there, you noticing everything that is around you. You could hear the birds singing, or maybe seals playing in the water, and you can hear it from where you are. Or maybe the dolphin sounds, or whales. Or maybe there is some chickens, or roosters, or barking dogs. Whatever it is in your safe space, whatever is that makes you happy and away to your safe space. You are arriving there now. You are so giddy. You're so giddy with excitement because you know that that few minutes of being in your safe space is going to open yourself up and refill your cup so you can pour from a big filled cup. And you're arriving in your safe space. And it could be a beach, it could be a cave, it could be a cozy corner in your home. And now you're ready to sit and listen and feel and know. You're sitting comfortably. You can feel the ground, or you can feel the chair up on your back. And that reminds you that you're safe and secure, all grown up here in your safe space. And you continually relaxing with every breath that you take, with every breath that you let out. Good. Wonderful. And as you sit there, you start seeing or hearing or feeling or knowing the images of your deck coming to you. And you might not see them, but you know exactly what they are. You might not feel them, but might see them. You might not see or feel them, but you might hear, or you just might know. And you start seeing this box, and that is your box of your deck. And you look in closely, and you can see exactly what it is on the box. The image, the letters starting to pop up. They starting to pop in. And the colors. Oh, look at all of those colors. The combinations that you didn't think about before coming through so clearly. It's interesting. You never thought that those would be the colors for your deck, for your cards. And the images, they are stunning. They are so meaningful. You can see when people interact with your deck, with your cards, they will feel the energies that you put into this deck. And now the picture, the feeling, the knowing, the hearing changes a little bit. And instead of you holding your deck and seeing all of that, you actually seeing your client. Somebody bought your deck, and you can see them taking the package from the door and starting to unwrap it. And they opening the box, and that box is your deck. And as they opening this box, it's like it's Christmas for them. They are opening and wrapping this beautiful gift, this beautiful present you created. And they know they will have the transformation in their life with this deck. As they opening this deck, pay close attention to their face. Do you see? They are smiling. They're like a kid on a Christmas morning. They opening that deck, they opening, and they are in awe. Look at the expression on their face, their smile. Look at their hands moving, opening the deck. They are opening the box and they taking out your book, the guidebook. They're looking at it, they're putting it aside because they're so excited to actually grab the cards and start shuffling them. And they grab the cards and they start shuffling it. And they look at it, they touch the cards, they look through the cards, they shuffle the cards, and they smile, and you can see how happy they are. And next, they ask the question. You can see it in their mind. They're not saying anything out loud. They ask the question and they pull the card. And as soon as they pull the card, they have the sense of relief, the smile. The answer is right there. And you can see it and feel it in their voice, in their face. Yes. Those are your cards that you designed. This is your deck that you designed. Look the transformation you're creating already. Just by opening your deck, they are in awe. They can't wait to use it every day. And that means that they have piece of you with them every day. You put your heart and soul into this work, and now they are going through this huge transformation. Pay attention to what's coming up for you right now. What are they feeling as they interacting with your deck? Ask your subconscious right now to come up with 5 words or minimum 3. How do you want every buyer to feel when they interacting with your deck? I'll give you a little bit of a silence, about 30 seconds here. And don't worry, you'll remember those words. Yes, I know you would love to stay here. It's such a beautiful space, your safe space. And you can clearly see that your work that you put in this deck is meaningful. It's changing people's lives. It transforms them. People will get transformation. They will get whatever that they wanted when they got this deck. And that's you who designed it, who created it. That's you. It's all started here. It's all started now. So slowly, this image or feeling or knowing or hearing is kind of dissolving, and you back, it's just you. And I want you to pay attention to the feeling you have inside of you right now. You experiencing that, how your buyers experience your deck. What is the feeling inside of you right now? Where do you feel it in your body? Let's really anchor that. Whatever that feels like, where does it feel in your body? What color is that feeling? Good. Create the core memory. Because now it doesn't matter where you are. When you create a new deck, you can simply close your eyes and you can connect to that feeling inside of you in exact space and place in your body or where it is with that color, and you will immediately connect to that deck that just came to you from your soul. And now you slowly saying goodbye to your safe space. You need to go back where you came from. You are going to start working on your deck. And this is so exciting for you. Because not only you know that people who need it and who you created it will create the transformation, and you are creating transformation for them, you also know how you want them to feel. Those 3 to 5 words you bring in with you. So in few minutes, I'm going to bring you back. But when you come back, you will remember that feeling, the core memory of how it made you feel, and also 3 to 5 words of how you want your clients to feel, your buyers to feel. You also will remember the colors and images and all of that stuff. It all will be there. You'll just need to close your eyes, connect to that feeling, and you can have it back. So now start coming back to the room where you are. Start wiggling your toes and fingers, and almost ready to open your eyes. And your eyes open. You wake refreshed and excited. Welcome back. And I can't wait to hear what is that came up for you. So welcome back. Drop down in your comments right now. How was that? What surprised you? So I'm just going to type that. What surprised you? Was there any surprises, or maybe there was a confirmation? And most importantly, what are your 3 to 5 words? How do you want your clients, buyers feel when they interact with your deck? I'm going to put it in here in comments. Okay, I know that there is a little bit of delay. Let's see, let's see. I love that. I love the confirmation, Rhonda. Amazing. Teresa Collins, think you got lots of ideas. Hot pink and gold keys. The deck is unlocking codes. Yes, I love that. And what is the 3 to 5 words? That, and you don't need to answer now if you don't have them, but that will be part of your home play. My words are happy, loved, inspired, and guided. What surprised me was that I felt such a relief in my chest after seeing the clients. Yes, I love that. Amazing. I feel expansive, supported, and how to unlock in their lives. Yes, love it, love it. My safe space is in the future in our motorhome, just me and my man, location-free life. Less than 2 months away. My decks are always here, available for sale at each shop, at each stop. I feel so much pride. Yes, Kiki, courage, empowerment, transformed, Mama Wolf, seen, held, loved, witnessed, guided. Rhonda, words, playful, free, supported, joyful, connected. My colors was pink and felt it in my gut. Yes, remember, this is your core feeling. Creating the deck, not a park, not a walk in a park. Some parts are very exciting and great and amazing, but it's like building any business. There is an obstacle. So we anchor ourselves into this feeling, into this guided visualization, so you can remember why you're doing it. Because when obstacles come in, you can drop in into that core feeling of how you felt and how you want your clients to feel. That's how we're going to design everything here, okay? Okay, fantastic, excellent, okay? And recognition, relief, courage, strength, so idea completely out of left field, but it makes sense, seen, inspired, accepted. My clients feel love, inspiration, and guidance. Yes, and if you guys need to go, obviously, of course, you can leave and listen to the rest. I just wanted to make sure I feed them guided visualization within an hour. Amazing work. Absolutely incredible and amazing work. Okay. So I want to thank all of you. And I also wanted to mention something else. For some of you, you might not have seen it immediately or felt it or knew it or heard anything, and that's okay. We all experience a different way. This is why you have the pre-recorded guided visualization as well. I do not script my visualizations. They come as they are, as I am doing this training. But I do have one visualization that I just cut out of the whole video, and it's right there. It's 15 minutes. It's a little bit longer there. So you can go and you can step in and you can experience it again. And you can do it at any time and as many times as you want. Okay. So here we are right now. Your home play is going to be listening to guided visualization, fill out the playbook, and also open the Midjourney account if you haven't yet. So that is ready for tomorrow. And of course, make all of the comments under home play day 2. I will give you all in details as well. All of the lessons right now open, as you can see. All, if you click on day 2 in the classroom, all of the lessons open. You see the prizes, you see your videos that this one right now is a lesson. Day 2, finding your activation key code, and home play for Midjourney specifically is here. I should just name it Midjourney. Okay, fantastic. Let me see here. My safe space was sitting by the river in front of a beautiful fire, and also here sitting at my desk where my sacred space is. Wonderful, amazing, absolutely amazing, incredible. So I have about 10 and 15 minutes that I can stay. And if you want me to pull a couple of cards, I feel inspired to do that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop the YouTube